G'day cobbers, old Grego here. Now, normally I like to go hunting out in the outback. I go and chase the big crocodiles, mate, they are awesome! Except I never seem to catch any. So, what do I normally do? Well, I go hunting some kangaroos. The best kangaroos I find to hunt are these ones. The ones on sale at the local supermarket. 60% off! I got a bit of a weak heart when it comes to aiming and pointing the gun at things, so that's why I buy supermarket kangaroo. Now today I'm going to show you one of my favourite things to make when I'm in the outback cooking on the barbie. It's an amazing tasting good old Aussie tucker, I know you're going to love it. The old Kangaroo Kebab, or as we call them, Kangaroo Kebab. Let me show you how I like to make mine. Let's go. So all I'm using today is some mushrooms. These are the ones that you find under the Willawonga tree near the Billabong under the weeping willow. Some other things are the big red rock oyster nut. Now you'll find these in the ground. For some reason the supermarkets call them an onion. It's the same thing. I've got a Kangaroo's Dillywonga here and another green one. These are commonly known as a capsicum or pepper in some parts of the world. I don't know how you're supposed to grind these. Not much of a good pepper this one, is it, cobbers? Ah, crikey! You'll also need some skewers. Now I like making these out of the branch from the Billawonga, or commonly known as a gum tree. Normally I'll cut down a 3,000-year-old tree, 200 meters high, and then I'll make 4 skewers out of it. That's alright, that's called making full use of Mother Nature. And let me show you the kangaroo I'm using today. Right, so let's use this tree. We'll crack open, have a look at the room meat. Well, at least I hope it's kangaroo. I hope it's not that wallaby. Not much into wallabies, but have a look at how beautiful, red and delicious that is. Now, the one I normally get is the herb and garlic marinated one. I tell you what, if you're looking for some good Kanga steaks, get these ones. They taste top shelf. And they're readily available too. Maybe not so readily available when you're out 3,000 k's from the nearest town, but hey mate! That's why the Boy Scouts say, be prepared. Right, anyway, let's start throwing these bad boys together. Right, okay. Crikey! So we need to be cutting these into nice, manageable little bits. These bits into squares. Same with these. Cut these mushies into quarters. And I'll be cutting this so it fits nicely on the kebab too. And I'll be cutting the meat into nice cubes. So, by the magic of YouTube, that's done! Alrighty, so let's grab our skewer. We'll start off with a piece of meat. But be careful! You don't stab yourself like that time I did when I was out hunting pigs. Oh mate! I've got the scars to prove it. So we got meat, veggie, onion, which is a veggie, meat, be careful, veggie, onion, oh, forgot the mushrooms, ah, crikey, veggie, right, onion. Turn that this way, because that'll be great. Crikey! Onion. Meat. Right. Well, there's one. Let's do the rest. Alright, well there we go. Now remember, when you're doing your kebabs, don't squish them in too much, leave some space. Not as much space as there is in the outback, but enough space so the heat and flames can go on through. Now before I throw these on the barbie, let's season it a little. For this I'm using the oil from a jacaranda. Even though jacarandas are South American, I'm taking ownership of them. Now I'm doing this because this will help some of the other things stick. Like a witchetty grub in a bushman's camp. So I'll add some salt. This will help dehydrate the mushrooms. and some pepper. This will help fill out the video, make it a little bit longer, and repeat. Sounds like a bush dance. Turn around, swing the kebab, then add your pepper and salt. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, sorry guys, I get carried away sometimes. Right, now that's done, to the barbecue. Now I have been preheating this barbecue up, got it nice and hot. Not too hot, but hot enough. Hot as the outback in a hot summer's day during the middle of winter. I'm going to be grilling this on the barbecue plate. I hope it's warmed up. Oh! Crikey! So, let's add these steaks on here, as we call them in the outback, kebabs. Right, we'll start those cooking. And we'll cook these for about 3 minutes aside. Just turning it over bit by bit. Try not to burn yourself like I did that time in the bushfire back in '87. Oh, I've still got the scars from it. Just keep rotating it until it's all done. Done like a tourist going for a swim in a crocodile-infested creek in the NT. I shouldn't laugh. Make sure you get the meat on that barbecue or it's not going to cook. It'll be as raw as a shrimp before you throw it on the barbie. And you'll want to cook these for about 4 minutes aside. Now, how many sides does a kebab have? Well, good question. There's one. I'm guessing about 4, so you'll want to cook it for a good 15 minutes, yeah. You at least want to cook it until the meat's cooked. Because I'm not a big fan of raw meat. I like my meat well done. Yeah. Now if you're not out in the bush and you've got a lid on your barbie, just close the lid on it. That'll help cook it a lot faster. And it'll keep the blowflies off it. Yeah, very important. Hey, watch out the blowflies, it's straight. Right, by the line of the sun, I'm guessing that's been about 15 minutes. Yep, yeah, that's right. Right, so let's take a look. Oh, yes. So let's take these off. Now you need to let these rest. It'll take a good 5 to 10 minutes before you should be tucking on in. That'll give the meat plenty of time to just reabsorb, regather itself, just whatever meat does. I don't know, I'm not Gordon Ramsay. But we need to let it rest a good 5 to 10 minutes. Make sure we do. Alrighty, well, I've given these a chance to cool down. Just have a look at that. Looks delicious, huh? Let's tuck on in. Oh yeah. That mushroom and onion and capsicum, they go so well with the kangaroo meat. Now most people will think kangaroo meat's pretty tough, and well, they're usually right. So if you do make it, remember, kangaroo's not beef. You can actually lose weight eating it because the amount of chewing you have to do gives you a nice big square Aussie jaw like mine. Oh yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video of Greg's Country Cooking Kitchen. And I'll see you next time the show comes to town. Catch you then. Oh yeah.